Pete'sTools.com. Now my old welder, guys, I can either use it with gas or I can use it gasless. But the age-old question I get, guys, is it really worthwhile for a new welder, a beginning welder, to pay for Mig welding gas? Anyway, that's what I'm going on about today. Same as usual, guys, you like my videos, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, come say good day in the comments below, we can have a bit of a yarn, and I'll try and answer your question. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to decide. Yeehaw! So the first weld we'll do, guys, is with solid core wire, and I'll be using Mig Gas. And then what we'll do is we'll go to flux core wire with no Mig Gas. And you guys see if you can tell the difference. Anyway, get on with it, Pete. This roll of wire's heavy. So guys, I've just put that roll in the welder there, as you can see. Here we go. So the first weld we'll do, guys, is with shielding gas. Yeehaw! Rightio, guys, as you can see, I'm almost out of gas, but we've still got gas. See that? Up. So let's get into it, see how it welds. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll weld this bit here with the gas, and then we'll change to no gas wire, and I'll do this piece here, and then we'll have a look at the difference, eh? Why not? Yeehaw! How are we looking there, guys? Could have done with a little bit more heat, I think. But anyway, we'll have a look. So let's clean them up here a bit, guys. You don't really have to clean it up with a wire brush when you're using gas, but then I just do just so we can see it a bit better. All I need to do is run another bead over there and fill in the V, really. So anyway, guys, that's with my gas. So now what we'll do, guys, is we'll put the gasless wire in the same machine. Like I say, my machine does both gas and gasless. So this is the gasless wire. We'll stick them in there. And if you notice this wire, guys, it's really soft compared to the other wire. I've got a lot of videos on how to set the wire feed up for this, so you might want to check in the description if you decide to go with flux core. What I do is just feed it through the drive rollers here, and then put my clamp down like that, and then put the little adjuster on top of it, and then just pull the trigger on the gun. And 9 times out of 10 it'll feed it through alright. I'm pretty well used to how this is set up now for flux core, so I don't have to muck around with it too much. But if you're doing it for the first time, it might take you a little bit just to get it to run properly. And it should be coming soon. I've only got a 3 metre length, so I can feel it coming now. There we go. Yeehaw, Grandma. Right, let's go and do the same weld, but with flux core. Right, guys, so we'll weld with gasless wire here, eh? See what happens. And also another bit of a tip I've got for you guys is if you're using gasless wire, you don't need this shield on. So you can take that off, and you can actually see a little bit better where you're welding, because this shield is only for gas. This holds the gas basically where you're welding. But if you're using gasless wire, then the flux or the gas is already in this wire, and it burns as you go. So you don't need this to contain the gas, because there isn't any gas to contain. Rightio, guys, gasless wire. Whew. Oh, what does that look like? Notice I have to use a chipping hammer for this, guys, because it's got the burnt flux on it. So we'll clean it up, see what it looks like. Once again, guys, I think the heat setting's a little bit wrong for that gasless wire, but we'll have a look. So this is basically with the same settings. This is, I'm using gas, this I'm using gasless. So take your pick, guys. I mean, it's only going to be a matter of, you know, 2 or 3 hours practice, and you're going to get this looking pretty good, and you're going to get this also looking pretty good. The difference is the wire when you're using gasless is quite a bit more expensive than the wire when you're using gas, but also you don't have to buy gas, obviously, and you don't have to buy a special machine that can use gas. A lot of the home handyman welders these days are just gasless only, which makes sense because you can weld this outside and do all sorts of things, where if you're using gas, you can't really weld outside unless it's really, really well sheltered. Lots of advantages and disadvantages for both, but my theory is, if you're starting out, I would go gasless every time. It's easy to learn. Once you learn to set it up, you're away, and it's all about sticking shit together after all, isn't it? Yeah! So guys, what do you reckon? I mean, it's your choice, gas or gasless. I prefer to go gasless. It just makes life a whole lot easier. It's a lot cheaper when you start out, and it's a lot better to learn to weld with as well. Anyway guys, same as usual, like my video, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, come say good day in the comments below. Also check out my video on arc welding and other bits and pieces. That's even easier to learn than either one of these. Anyway guys, enough crap from me today. See you later. Bye.
PeachTools.com